birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. So, in the last episode, we completed our very first expert park, which was Alpine Adventures. Today, we are getting started with Extreme Heights. Free of financial restrictions, your challenge is to expand this desert park to attract people seeking the ultimate thrills. So the objective here is to have at least 4,500 guests in the park. You must not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. Oh boy. You know how much I love me those don't let the park rating drop. Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead and get started and see what we have here. It's already a functional park. Park rating right now is 780. So basically, what they're asking us to do is just upkeep the park rating and get in a lot of guests. And well, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be pretty hectic here with 4,500 guests at once. Because, well, we seem to have just like one thin path around here. Let's see. It's what? It's already too crowded here. Interesting. Well, that's really not what I was hoping for, but it happens. I want to go home. I'm not thirsty. Alright, so we're going to have to keep people happy. So first things first. Oh, we already have some people here. Nice. Let's go ahead and hire an entertainer. Is that an astronaut? It totally is. Let's go and drop up in there. So that way, people always show up to these things kind of angry. And I want to make sure that they're not that angry when they're walking through here. So let's just add that guy up in there. And we're going to have to double all of the paths. Otherwise, we are going to be in very, 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 very deep trouble. Like, that's how bad it will be. Now, I wonder if I can remove that. Let's see. I'll let it go just because we have an entertainer now and I feel better about that. Can I delete this thing? There we go. Good. And I want to go ahead and just take a path right across the way through here just because that should help us out right away. Now, let's go ahead and do something like that. Can I flatten it out here? It looks like I can. Alright, so I can almost follow this except that one part right there. Please tell me that I can terrain edit. Because that would be lovely. Let's see, can I just get that one corner? I guess I'm going to have to get all these corners anyway, so let me just go ahead and lower that all. Hey, you know what? That works. Nice. And is that... Oh, wait. Money is not an object here, so I mean, it doesn't exactly matter now, does it? And can we go down on this, or is that not a thing? Oh, that's not a thing because of this guy here. Maybe I can lower it down like, that looks a little bit rough, though. Yeah, no, I'm going to just keep going straight on this one and then go down. It's going to be a little bit different, but hey, it doesn't matter that much. At least I hope it doesn't matter that much. So then we get down here and we can just flatten that guy out right there. Good. And then turn it and we're connected. Awesome. All right. So now it's just a matter of basically doing the same thing up in here. And let's see, just continuing that on. Oh, we can't continue it on there because of this guy. Well, I mean, I can always flatten that and flatten that and flatten everything we need, and we can just pretend like it doesn't exist, right? Because we won't be able to see it, right? There we go. Oh, can I just flatten this guy? Oh, I have to flip it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it when you have to work on the terrain, but hey, you know what? It's better than just leaving it as is. So now, what do? We could go ahead and continue lowering this guy here, so we can actually turn to, let's see, let's just drop that guy there, and then turn there. Aha. Yes, good. So I guess we're just going to make it look like we're digging into the mountain, I guess. And that should hopefully look okay. Let's see, something there. And that is just about doubled up. Now I can probably go ahead and double up on the opposite side. Maybe not there. I don't know. Let me just lower that and see. Oh, we're going to have to lower this whole thing then as well. Let me just get rid of that there. So this should work. It's going to look not like bridge-like because of this here. So I have to fix this to make sure that it looks okay. Because right now this is not looking it's not looking very nice now, is it? It's looking a little bit rough. So let's see. We have to fix all this. Unless we like the carved mountain look, which I personally do not. So, let's just fix that up all the way throughout, and that should be fine. Awesome! Alright, so that part, I mean, it looks a little bit rough, but it's not that bad. Let me just go ahead and do this up through here. Let's, expand this guy out through here, and hopefully that should be more than enough. I don't know, I'm gonna just, let's see, do something here. Oh, that is a little bit of a rough patch there, but that's okay. We got this. We totally got this. And now we flatten that out there, and ta-da! Alright, so that should hopefully be everything that we need in terms of doubling paths here. Now, we have this one here. Oh, hold on. It's gonna rain. Not that we need sails or anything like that, but let's go ahead and drop ourselves up with, or drop down here a, let's see.
information kiosk just because we can. Let's flip this guy right up in here, and we need to delete a path here. Doesn't matter which one. Quickly drop it and pause so that we can actually get some proper umbrellas. Purple it is, as is usual, and that should be fine. All right, back to our paths here and fixing up this rough-looking terrain, because that's a little bit gross. I do see that our park rating is staying up there, so that makes me a little bit happy, because then I probably don't have as much to worry about as I initially thought. Let's see, just drop those down in there a little bit, drop that down a little bit as well, and things should be looking kind of okay. It looks, a little bit rough, but it's not that bad. It could be worse, right? It could definitely be worse. Now, we do need some stuff over here to make sure this path is doubled up. The only thing I worry about is I see a path going right through there, and that one's never going to be doubled up because it's going through, the underneath side, the underside of the mountain. There we go. The underneath side, you guys. Totally. That's exactly how you speak English. Ugh. All right, so we need to double this up. So let's go ahead and do that there. Turn it up over here, bring it up, and that should be nicely connected there. Now, we have this path already there, so I can't really do much. Let's see. Maybe I could bring it across the way here. It's going to collide into the mountain, though, like right there. But what if I could expand it from here? Aha, I can. All right, so that makes it so it's a double path all the way over here. That works for me. And let's just bring it all the way to there. Do we? Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, actually, making it double there. So I'm going to leave that one as is for now. And we'll fix it later, if needed. Alright, so let's take a look at what kinds of rides we have here, because we are going to have to place some things down pretty shortly. Now, as far as I know, we need some pretty intense rides to make this park a success, to bring in all the people that we need here. So, we cannot, look at these thrill rides here and be like, oh, that's going to work. This one will work, for sure. I know this one will work, and I know this one might work, but these two, not so much. Also, we should probably take a look at our research here, because we don't want any gentle rides. Thrill rides, maybe. I'm going to leave that on just in case. But yeah, we have to be very picky about the rides that we place. Like this one, not intense enough, unfortunately. I could go ahead and try to make an intense one, and I might just do that if we don't have enough rides. So, stay tuned for a crazy coaster. But anyway, let's take a look at what kinds of coasters we do have here that will be pretty intense enough. That's a 5-4, that's a 5, that's a 5-4. Yeah, these are clearly not very intense. This one's probably the most intense, but it's not intense enough. Now, I know I have a looping coaster somewhere around here. Let's see. Do we have looping coasters on lock? No, we do not. So, I was thinking about my own looping coasters because I know those are super intense, but unfortunately, we don't yet have them. Let's see. This one is ridiculously intense, so this one would work. It's just a matter of finding a place to put it. So, let's see. It fits over here, huh? Alright, you know what I might just do? Ooh, we can connect it somewhere over here. It goes right over the path, but I mean, that might work out in our favor because we could just drop the path down, right? Let's just bring it. Uh-oh. It looks like I can't bring it all the way over here. I wanted to, just because that might work. Nope. Okay, it's going to have to go right here. I don't know how high that is, but I hope... Where's the queue? The queue's on the opposite side, isn't it? That might be interesting to work with. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and place this guy somewhere. Oh, geez, that seems like way too far from everything. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, well, guess what? I tried it. Oh, how are we looking right now? We are, 782. All right, what I want to do right now, before anything else, is I want to hire like 1 million of these guys just because we aren't really paying any money for anything. So I think it's safe to say that this should be fine. And we can go ahead and also hire out a few more mechanics. Like, let's go for a total of 5 for now, and maybe even some security guards. Let's say 3, especially since I did see a food area that I would like to attach 1 security guard to. So let's go ahead and do that right now before we attach the entrances and exits of this. Also, I see that the entrance is right there, so that works superbly well. Alright, so is that actually covering this whole area? It is. Beautiful. So, sir, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to stay here for the rest of your life, as much as that sucks. It's just the way some things are. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this guy down until we connect all the way over here. That should be fine, and now we open it up. Awesome! So there is another coaster here, and hopefully that will bring in some people. I say hopefully because we don't exactly have any... research, or I guess we have research. Any marketing. That's what I meant. What are people already complaining about here? because I saw somebody turn away from the queue. Is that not exciting enough for you guys? Please tell me it's exciting enough. I would be so upset if it's not. Sir, go in the queue. Thank you. All right. So that one was fair enough. Now, I'm going to need some room to actually place our flat rides because, of course, we have, let's see, the launched free fall. Definitely want to get that one in as soon as possible. It's a 9.4. No doubt about that. They're going to love it. So, how do I want to do this? Because I honestly want to bring a path like somewhere through here. Let's see. Let's do something like this. And, ooh, that's a little bit rough there. And maybe not exactly like that. Let's take this out like this. And then can we dump it down? No, not yet. All right. And we dump it down. Good. Alrighty. So that is a solution solved, I guess. Or I guess that's our solution. Oh, English. So difficult. Also, let me just make sure that on this ride, there we go. We are saying that we want full load. Oh, we already are. All right. Fair. So that should work for us. Let's see. We want now to get this guy up in here. And this looks like it might be just the right spot for it. So let's go for a flip here. And how do we want this here? Like this? I mean, that might work. That might work. I'm going to have to move it back a little bit, though, just because we need to get a properly sized queue up in here. By properly sized, I mean just like a tiny queue, honestly, because we don't want people lined up for forever. Let's be honest here. That part always sucks. So let's do something like that. Open it up, and we want to make sure that we have an abstract entrance, because to me, those look the best right now. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so hopefully people will queue up for that sometime soon. Let's see, what do we have over here? This one is a 2.6. I'm not that fond of placing it down, so I'm just going to skip it for now. If there's anything that, ends up being super ridiculously intense, then I will place it down, but for now, that's not going to work. Alright, so let's see. We have this right here. Let's see if we have anything over here that is super intense. Now, we do have a few of these, and I don't know if we're going to have to place them all. We could try. Let's start with the limit, because the limit is the most intense out of all of these. And, well, I can't imagine why it wouldn't work. So let's see. Do we have some space here? A little bit of space right up in there. The queue and the exit, however, are looking pretty tall. So I'm not feeling that. How's about if we do it maybe like over here? Oh. There was a spot. There was a spot, you guys. That's basically all that I care about. Alright, so where exactly is that spot in alignment with this path that we see here? Because I want to make sure that everything connects. Alright, that's a little bit too far away. Let's see if we move it back this way. Eesh. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Alright, so let's drop it there. And we want to bring this path out and I guess down because, well, where else are we going to go with this? So we can't go down with it just yet, and I don't believe we can now because we have that guy there, so we have to flatten it up and then go down, right? Yeah, there we go. The only problem is that, as you can see here, that's not going to connect. So what are we going to have to do to this? I'm not so sure. Let's just keep it straight. Let's keep it straight and see where it goes. And if it actually does connect with this, but that's a problem because I did not want this happening. So, let's get rid of limit, because that's a little bit too, it's a little bit too close to that. It's too close for comfort, basically. We can do this because we don't exactly have money. Alright, so, let's try that again. This was, again, too close for comfort if we did it like that there. So we have to push it back like one and then move it around until we can find the right spot for it, which is apparently non-existent. Lovely. Back here? Yeah, that does work. Wait, this is the spot where it was like connecting with this, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's not okay. So we're going to move it back here. Oh, wait, what? Sure, let's do it there. That works. And then we could just maybe keep the same path. New ride, air-powered vertical coaster. Don't know if that's exciting, but I am hopeful that it might just be so that way, ooh, you saw nothing. So that way we'll be okay. And let's see, that connects directly into there, it seems. So this is good news. However, I'm going to have to make the queue a little bit weird just because I don't want that. So let's maybe start our queue path out over here somewhere. Let's see. Start the queue like right there. That should work. And then bring it all the way out over here. And ta-da! We have a queue. Let's go ahead and open that up. I just don't want a long queue for this because having people wait forever, not my thing. 2 trains, 8 cars per train. Let's see if we're waiting for full load. We are not, so let's make sure that that's the case here. And that should be okay for us. All right, so air-powered vertical coaster, the Wings of Apollo. Pretty intense for sure. Let's add it. Will it fit here? It will. However, I wasn't sure if it would, like, you know, work with what we have here, but it looks like it will. So let me go ahead and flip it a little bit here and prop it up all the way. Oh, wow, we could have it, like, all the way up there. That might be a little bit cool, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this just because we might be able to slide up under here, and that would be cool. I know this coaster doesn't really match with everything else, but, you know, we take what we have, and that's basically it. We're not going to be complainers at all. All right, let's try to connect that. Does that actually connect to that? Huh. It does. Awesome. All right, so that means we are in for a very short queue, which I am good with here. Let's connect it right up in there and pop this guy open. I'm going to leave the entrance and exit as it is, though, because, I mean, it makes sense for that ride. But yeah, there we go. Another exciting, or excuse me, another intense coaster, just because that's basically what we need right now. We could even make it more intense by making the speed a little bit faster, but I'm just going to leave it as is. Wait, one train? Whatever. Let's see, wait for full load there, because there's no use in anything else there. And let's make sure that, let's see, people are thinking good thoughts about it. People are thinking nothing about it. I mean, it looks like they can get in here. I'm pretty sure they can, but maybe they're just being like, I mean, I don't know. That doesn't feel right now, which, whatever. Suit yourselves, guys. Suit yourselves. All right, so it looks like we need even more coasters. So we have one of these, and we have one of these for now. None of the Giga coasters seem to work. The Twister coaster, is this a Twister coaster? It is. I don't know if I want to add another one right now. I know that these can be pretty intense, like Hurricane Fury up in here. It's tempting to add another one just because of how good these are, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. So let's take a look at our hyper coasters. No, that's a big no. As nice as they are, just not going to work. All right, how about these guys? Let's see, 8.1. That might do it. The Great American Scream Machine is a 9.4. People are going to love these. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to start with the Great American Scream Machine then, just because it is absolutely perfect. And let's see, where is the entrance? It's on the opposite side, so we have to go ahead and spin this guy and drop it somewhere over here. Now, the reason why I'm going to leave the space around it, like before it, like over here, open is because I want to maybe add some more thrill rides here if this one is successful. It seems like not that many people are on it, but hopefully it'll get better. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and drop ourselves a path. Let's see, down to here. Is that actually going to work? It will. All right, beautiful. So we can bring this down here, and let's try to connect this guy up right through here. Yeah, it deletes part of the scenery there, but whatever. All right, so let's open that guy up, and that should be good. Now, it looks like maybe we could use some food and drink and whatnot here, because that might bring some attention, to, or I guess a little bit more attention to this area. So let's see what we can do in terms of food and drink. Well, let's start with the restroom, because we know that restroom run. Why is that restroom one? Where's the second restroom? Well, shouldn't there be a restroom already in this park? Oh boy, maybe not. So let's go ahead and drop a restroom somewhere up in here, because clearly there's something missing here. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh, that I have to put a restroom here even though there should be one. That just seems a little bit annoying. I should probably also do an information kiosk all the way up in there, just because people might be getting lost in this tunnel and being like, so where exactly am I? Yeah, I understand your suffering. Trust me. So let's go ahead and do that up in there. Of course, we're going to go for a purple, as usual. And that should be good. So you can buy your umbrellas there. You can buy your maps. You can buy whatever you need all the way up there. I'm even going to drop another one right over here. Again, just because it should be helpful. It's on a path that actually connects a lot of stuff, so that's going to be good. We need umbrellas everywhere, you know, in case it starts raining. I want to make sure everybody's happy, okay? And how we're doing on our park rating right now, it's an 878, so we're doing pretty swell, although that vomit there is not looking good for us at all. It's a little bit rough, so maybe we should attach some jobs to these areas, but I'll do that later. All right, so food and drink, as I said. What I want to do is I want to create like a little bit of a an area somewhere back here. Let me just maybe do it back here, because honestly, what ride might fit back there? I have no idea. So let's go and drop a path right through here, and ta-da, look at that. That guy has a path all the way around there. Good. That's always what I like to see on these things. And let's see, we could probably go ahead and connect it up through here. So let me go ahead and bring this down through there. Can we drop this now? Yes, we can. Perfect. All right, so we're going to drop that there, and bring it all the way across over here. There we go. We're connected all the way through. Good. So now we can actually drop some food and drinks places over here, and that should be good. Let's see. What do we want? Well, let's start with some iced tea, I guess. And I do want to bring this further back just a little bit because I kind of want to leave spaces for some seating areas. Let's see. Fried rice noodles. Wait, fried rice noodles? What the heck is that? What are fried rice noodles? Oh, whatever. Let's do that here. And let's see. Maybe a nice place to buy a commemorative t-shirt or something like that. Yeah, let's sell purple t-shirts. I want everybody in purple hats and t-shirts pretty soon. So, I mean, that should work for us. Let's go ahead and pop that open. I know it's not connected yet, but we'll get there. Pop that guy open and pop that guy open. All right. So, 415 guests. We are well on our way, but clearly not close enough just yet. We'll get there, you guys. We'll get there. All right, so now we have this area properly lined up with what we need. Let's go ahead and add ourselves some benches. And, of course, we're going to need to add some bins at some point. I want to maybe add the bins closer to over here because we want to make sure that, people are actually throwing their stuff away before exiting this area. Let's see, add the bins there and dropping that there. That should be more than enough. All right, so now we just need our security guard, number 2, to come over here. Sir, you have a job to take care of now, so congratulations. You've kind of been promoted from just walking the park to hanging out over here. Or is that a demotion? I don't even know. I'm sorry, sir. You have actually been demoted. All right, so what are we getting next? A looping roller coaster. That is perfect because, as I said, I have one that is super intense. Alright, so let's take a look at the rest of the roller coasters that we have here. The corkscrew roller coaster was this one here. What do we have in terms of mine train coasters? 7. Yeah, these aren't fun at all. Alright, so let's just speed this up until, what was it, June 3rd? We should get our looping coaster. And then I'm going to speed it up maybe until we get 1,000 guests because clearly we have a nice fluctuation of guests coming in here. And we should be able to reach 1,000 pretty soon. I know that maybe that sounds a little bit too ambitious, but hey. What's life without a little bit of ambition, right, you guys? So maybe that'll be fine. And I hope that having that restroom there is also fine, because I didn't really put it over here, which might suck. But hey, you never know. And also, the security guard number 3, thank goodness it is, because I was worried that one of them escaped from their positions. You don't leave there. You stay. You stay and you do your job. And why are you actually working all the way over here? There's nothing there. Uh-oh. That may be a problem. Alright, so now we have the looping coaster. Let's take a look at, let's see, which one's a new one? This one right here. So, yeah, I had some of these that were pretty exciting. Now, if I were to speed it up a little bit, it might get more crazy than what it is. I know this is a scary one. It's not that scary. Let's see, do we have any other looping coasters that are super intense? Because if there are, maybe I might go for that one instead. Yeah, not exactly. Alrighty, so I'm going to go for this one here and maybe speed it up a little bit or change something about it to make it work. Oh, that was not at all what I meant to press. Alright, so where do we want to drop this guy? Maybe back here. Let's see, anything can fit. Oh, somewhere over there. Maybe not over this mountain, though. It seems like the mountain is going to cause some problems. I mean, I could take a path out from here, and that might work for us, just because we don't exactly want to have that path being that low exactly. But I'm looking at this now. I have to push this back 1 just to make sure. All right, so let's try that. Let's see. Can we actually change this? We should do powered launch passing station without passing station. Let's try this. I'm going to test it out just because I need to make sure that this works for us. And if that does not, then I'm going to have to change it. Let's see. I don't think powered launch works because that's a chain lift, huh? Well, that's a trip and a half. I guess I want to see the stats, though, just to see what the regular stats are for this ride. Unless this was a big portion of it, then I don't know. Alright, so there we go. Zoop, and a loop, de loop, de loop, and then a crazy stuff over here, and that should be okay. Alrighty, so that seems like a pretty non-intense ride. Maybe this is the most intense part, honestly. I can't remember this at all. I can't remember this coaster for whatever reason. I feel like it was built a long time ago or something, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so this one needs a little bit of help, because right now it's not looking that intense. Unless it is magically, then I don't know. But what we have to do is make sure that we kill people with the G's. That way it'll be intense. Like, that's when they're going to be like, oh, that's the ride for me, basically. Yeah, 6.92. That's looking better than before. But it's still not good. Must close this down before we can make changes. Alright, let's close this down. Can we add another train, or are we stuck with one? We're stuck with one. Gosh darn it. Alright, so let's see. Launch speed. Well, if we were to change that, apparently we cannot. How about if we launch it faster? Will that change the, this? Or will that make people more sick? I don't know. Let's test it out, and while we work on that testing, let's actually add our path all the way up through here. So, we need to go up. And that looks a little bit tall. Let's just go flat for now, and then maybe that should be fine. I don't know. And let's take it out from here and see if that actually connects. Does that connect? It goes underneath, so we have to actually go up here. And that goes... Oh, that connects. Nice. So that wasn't half bad. Alright, so let's take a look at what's happening over here while we actually work on our queue. Now, the G's there are insane. So hopefully that's going to be the most intense ride we can imagine for now, because honestly, I don't know. I don't know what else I'm going to do to make this pretty good here. 8.24 works for me. So apparently you have to kill people to make it work. Lovely. Alright, so I want to connect this guy all the way over here. Let's do something like that. There we go. And it's brand new and open. Awesome. So hopefully people enjoy that weird ride. And that should maybe bring us up to quite a few guests. We are right now at almost 600. So let's go ahead, speed through this up. And if we have any problems, well, I guess we're going to have to solve them. But for now, it looks like everything's okay. It seems that the number of guests we've been getting lately is not really up to speed with what we had before. I mean, it looks like it's almost flat here. So, I think it's time that we add some more coasters. Now, we have unlocked a few kinds. We have the inverted hairpin coaster. Let's see, where the heck is that one? Oh, I can't tell what's what. These guys here. The spinning wild mouse and the inverted hairpin coaster, which you can probably tell right away is not that exciting. I mean, it's a 7. However, I really don't think these guys are going to be into 7, so I'm going to maybe just skip that guy there and focus on something that's a little bit more intense. So, first we are looking at the, let's see, where were the corkscrew coasters? Yes, that's exactly it. So that's an 8/10 and 9/4. We want to keep with the 9s, maybe the Octavator. That's good. And I guess we can maybe bring some more coasters to this side of the park here because, well, right now it's a little bit dead. Also, I don't really... Oh, the path is on the opposite side. Alright, so let's just flip. And we have an inverted shuttle coaster. Ooh, hold on. I want to place this first, though, because I'm probably going to forget at some point. Can I place this down somewhere over here? Apparently not. What is going on here? You want to go all the way down there. Alright, so that's a problem that I might not be able to use this one here, but I can probably use it here. The only thing is that it's going to be next to the Great American Scream Machine, which is basically the same type of coaster. How about if I try to put it somewhere... Oh, you know what? Maybe right here. I guess... Oh, yeah, by the way, I did add a hat stall, but I guess we should probably go ahead and lower this path first before we can actually place this guy down, because I don't want too many problems here. Let's see. Bring the path down and make sure that it works. Something like that. And maybe we can even bring it all the way down to the ground and connect things to that. Yeah, sure. You know, it's going to help us in the long run if we expand the park like that, because... then we'll have enough room for guests, and they won't be complaining, oh my god, it's so stuffy up in here, like, what am I supposed to do with all these guests around here? I want this park only to myself. Basically, that's what it sounds like they always want. So, let's try to get this aligned a little bit, and maybe we could play something else over here, maybe something smaller. We'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this guy here, drop it down, and connect. Good, alright, so there we go. We have another area for more guests, so that way they won't be complaining again about stuffed up paths here, and hopefully we'll get some more guests as well. Alright, so inverted whatchamacallits, let's see, what was it? What was the new ride? Inverted shuttle coaster, was it? The Vertigo, a 9.2. I'm getting there. Oh, look at that. It actually fits here perfectly. I was like talking about smaller rides. Well, you know what? You know what's a smaller ride? This one. Alright, so we could even just drop this one maybe here, maybe right here, so we can have enough room for paths. And let's go for this right here. drop it down. And perfect. All right, there we go. There's 2 more rides. Hopefully that brings in a lot more guests because we are at year 2 and we don't even have 1,000. Like, that sounds a little pathetic. But honestly, trying to find rides that fit this park is a little difficult. So, I mean, I'm not going to judge myself, but maybe you guys might. I don't know. All right, so let's see. There was a very exciting ride here. Lunar Launcher, potentially. The Hurricane Fury. Now, how big is this thing? Because I know it's pretty big. Maybe we can put it somewhere back here, although that's going to be a very far distance to walk. Huh. Maybe not right now. I mean, as much as I would like to get another one, this is Flaming Fury. Seems like it's maybe similar to this coaster here, but it doesn't look exactly like that as a thing. Oh, how tempting it is, you guys. I mean, I don't know. We could go that route, but I would prefer to maybe get some more types of coasters here. You know what? El Condor seems to be good. So is Lobotomizer. Let's try one of these. We do have some room back here. And, oh, look at that. That actually is kind of perfect because we can maybe just lower the path and make sure that it works here. So let's just bring it to right up in there. All right, and we will just lower the path here and make sure that this is a proper coaster that's, works here. I mean, it kind of does. All you have to really do is connect this together, and that's all we need there. So instead of testing, let's open that one up proper, wait for full load. We should probably click on these guys and make sure that they are also waiting for the full load, because, again, we don't want anybody waiting. Wait for 3/4 load. Full only, nothing else. Alright, so I'm going to check what guests are complaining about in just a second. Let's see, wait for full load. There we go. And I really hope we get a launch coaster because that's going to be super, super good for us. Like, not this type of launch coaster, but the other one. Because we will have that available. I know I have a few of them. Alright, so some people are complaining about it being too crowded, but right now I don't care about that. What I care about, though, is people needing to use a restroom and not being able to find them. So let's do that. And we'll also place a first aid. Now, I did place one towards the front of the park. Let's see, right over here. But that's probably not good enough. No, is it? No, we have coasters all over the place. Uh-oh, that doesn't fit there. That's fine. But yeah, we have coasters all over the place, so surely they're going to need more first aid rooms. And there we go. All right, so hopefully that'll take care of some of those needs there. Let's see, this park is really clean and tidy. Thank you. I need to go to the bathroom. Well, we have a few scattered throughout the park. They already have a park map. Windsor Pole is great. It's too crowded in here. Oh, gosh, we have to pause this just so we can read this because it's changing. 17 people think it's too crowded here. Maybe we might add another path over here. We'll see. Why is it still changing? Huh. All right, so people are thirsty. Maybe they're waiting in a queue. That's what I'm going to assume. Let's see. Is there anybody actually complaining about any of the rides? Because if that is the case, then one person has been queuing for ages. Yeah, it's fine. So nobody's complaining about the rides, which means the rides are actually good. So I think we can go again in turbo speed and make sure that we get more guests here, and hopefully that'll mean that we're getting closer to our goal. But remember, our goal is 4,500. So it seems like we're going to constantly have to keep opening new rides, and maybe that might also mean closing old ones, which I don't really like, but hey, we have to do what we have to do, don't we? Alright, so if that is, how this is going to go, that means we're going to have to actually build some coasters, because clearly we don't have enough that are good, and, well, I guess we're going to have to do that in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.